Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cloud Meta Technologies. Today on the channel, I'm going to teach you how to apply for Coursera Financial Aid on the courses that we've been recommended to study. But before that, I want you guys to understand one thing about the Coursera Financial Aid. Coursera Financial Aid is just an additional course that our trainer has asked us to take, and the benefits is quite numerous because it is not everything that we need that we are actually going to be able to learn from the training. There are some extra skills, some extra knowledge that we will need to be able to flow very well when we start working as freelancers, as remote workers. So that is why our trainer, Ms. Equitas of Digital, which has asked us to take some of these courses. Now, among the courses that she's given to us, we can see that we have the link here. This one, the link here. So, well, how you are going to take this how you're going to apply for financial aid is that you're going to copy this link. You're going to copy it, or you can simply just click on the link. This is the link. You can just click on it like this, and it's going to open up on this page here. You can see that this is a page on Coursera, and here, what you have to do is just to start applying for the course. Now, how do you apply for financial aid here on Coursera? Profile. First thing you want to do is create an account. Now, how do you create an account on Coursera? Well, it is quite simple. You can see that when you open the course link here, if you're using a laptop, you can see that it has login, and then it also has join for free. So for me, I'm going to click on join for free. So I'm going to click on join for free here. So this one is going to allow me to be able to create an account with my email account. So I'm going to click on that now, and I'm currently here. You can see where I say continue with Google. I will click on this. Okay, as I click on that, then it's going to allow me to select which email I wish to use for the account. So I want to click on this one here. So I want to use this particular email here. I'll click on it again. Then I'll wait. So you can see that here now, it has confirmed my email, and next is for me to just click on continue once again. And at this point, I will now have a functional Coursera account to start the process of applying for financial aid. Okay, now we are here. The course we want now, the course we want to apply for is technical support fundamentals, and we have to apply for financial aid. Now, in your best interest, do not go and start going to, do not click on enroll for free here. Do not do that. That would be you trying to put yourself in more stress later on. Just scroll down to the bottom of you scroll down to a spot where it says financial aid available. You can see that we have this here. It says financial aid available. Learn more. Okay. So because you want to apply now, you want to click on learn more. Okay. Now, when you click on learn more, it's going to ask you applications can take up to 16 days to be reviewed and all of that. Your best interest, click on what? Continue to the financial. You just click on continue to the application. Click here on the blue button. Okay. Now we are now here. So it says, tell us about yourself and what's your highest level of education. Okay. So according to what we were told, we are going to click on what now? We click on what? Some degree or college degree here. If you have HND, just click on order and all of that. But it's all kind of degree. So we can just say, okay, college degree. Now it says, what's your annual income? You can just click on, say 0. Then what's your currency? On this, what's your currency? You're going to need to change it down to United States dollars. Okay. So I'm going to even select 0 Naira. You can see that we have Naira here if you're a Nigerian. So for me, I'm going to look for USD. So I'm just want to get to the USD now so I can be able to select. So you can see that we have USD here. I'll click on the USD. Okay. I'll click on USD now, and I click on the USD now. So the next is what now? You say, what's your employment status? So you want to say, okay, maybe you are just a student. Okay. And then they say, why are you applying for financial aid? So this is where you want to explain to the person giving financial aid why you want to apply for the financial aid. Okay. So you need to convince them on the reason why you're applying for this financial aid. So I'm going to go to and say, I'll say I am applying for financial aid because I want to be able to skill up and finally land a well-paying job. Okay, so the financial aid will, will avail me opportunity to study this on-demand course. And then what is the cost? You need to specify it here. So for the course, you can just simply just like copy this title of the course here and paste it here with a quotation on it. Okay. I have the feeling that after studying this course with the financial aid, I will be able to, to gain confidence and stand up tall with my competitors, be able to boldly impress my potential uh, employer, okay, to the point where I will be, found worthy and employed as a staff. Okay. Now, this is one of the reasons why you want to like apply, why you want to apply for the financial aid. Now, you can also add, okay, truth is that for the last 2 years of after my graduation, okay, I have not been able to get a job simply because my skills are not able to get me something. I do not have sufficient finances to be able to further my education. So this financial aid, when granted, will be very material to helping me better my luck with good job. Thank you very much. Okay, so now you can see that when you're trying to apply for financial aid here, you're required to enter 150 words. You can see that now that if I should come back here and reduce this to maybe about less than required, you can see that I will not be able to click on this next here. So that's why you need to make sure that it's up to 150 words. So that is now, this is just a little write-up. I'm going to still attach this on the video description so that you can be able to like actually learn how it is done for yourself. Okay, so just look at the description of this video, you're going to get it there as well. So this is now what you can actually put in there as the reason why you are applying for this financial aid. And then you can see that we now have next here. So I'll click on next. Okay, now when you click on next, it's going to take you to the next page, which is the step 2 of 2. And here it's going to ask you some extra few questions, and they say, how much can you pay for your selected course? Okay, normally this course is about $31, but because you do not have money, you want to say that you can only you can only pay 0. Just put 0 here. Okay, now they are saying, how would the selected course help with your goals? All right, now they want to know how the selected course will be able to help you with your goals. And of course, you can still go on and what now and write a little bit of things there. Normally, I would just go down to what I've copied before and copy it and then paste it, but that does not make sense. So you have to give them, the various ways through which learning this course can help you, achieve your goals. So you can say, okay, now gaining an extra knowledge in technical support fundamentals, okay, will afford me some extra skills knowledge, competence, which I may not have had before now. This is what today's uh, employers seek. So having this knowledge via a subsidized or free learning such as a financial aid will really go a long way. Okay. Another way that it will help my goal is that I can get to be well conversant with a lot of new systems. Okay. I will also gain a broader knowledge on the current technological trends. There is much joy in me when it comes to this course because I have read a lot of reviews on its page, and I believe it is exactly what I need to move on to the next stage of my career. I know for sure that knowledge is power, and so technical support fundamentals will usher me into a more advanced way of looking at things. Okay, so you can see that here now we have actually been able to write about 150 words that could help us to do our stuff with our application. So this is where I'm not going to be able to submit this application. So I'm just making it easy for you to be able to know what to do and when to do it. So this is the second question that was asked, and so on and so forth. So now that you are done with this write-up, now the next thing you want to do is that you see where they have terms and conditions. So you can click on this box, say, yes, I'm sharing accurate information on my application. I commit to finishing my Coursera course. Yeah. Now they say, please type the following sentence. What is the sentence you see here? This is the sentence below here. They say, I agree to the terms above. You just need to write it into this box here. Say, I agree to the terms above. You see, when you finish writing that now, you can now check this box. When you check this box, then you can now get your review lit up here. So this is our review here. Once you click on this review here, the application that you just made will be submitted. So I'm going to click on review now. Then it will give you a little preview of what you've done. Okay, this is the reason you apply for the financial aid, and then this is the goal you set for them, as what you're going to benefit from it. So now that we're now, the next thing is to submit application. So it's where they wrote submit application here. Just click here, and your job is done. You can see now it says success. We received your application. We are processing your application now, and we'll let you know the outcome through email and an in-app message on January 25th, 2026. So at this point, guys, you've been able to actually submit your financial aid for this particular course that Equitas asked us to study. So if you have gotten to this point, congratulations and welcome to Digital Witch. You've just been able to achieve one of your first ever task of the training. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Don't forget to check back on the channel as we'll have more videos for you. So bye-bye.